What if you could live your trading life 5 minutes at a time? You'd live a life of much higher certainty than 5 years at a time. This is called, and this is what I call your relative now, living in the now. The now is not just this second. That's too ridiculous. Your relative now is 5 minutes. It's from this second to 5 minutes out. This is your relative now from this second to 5 minutes out. And I am telling you that as a trader, your accuracy is at the highest 5 minutes at a time. That the odds of you being able to be right in 5 minutes, this is higher, this is lower. Inside of 5 minutes is very high. Stretch that out to 15 minutes, lower. Stretch that out to 15 days, much lower. Stretch that out to 15 years, it's zero. So time has a bearing on accuracy as well as risk. The shorter the period of time that I expose my money to the possibility of danger, the safer the trade. And the shorter the time frame, the more accurate I am. So that is the perfect combination. High accuracy, high certainty. No, high accuracy, low risk. Isn't that the perfect combination? Low risk and low accuracy is not the combination you want. High accuracy and low risk to get that high accuracy. And that's the game we play. Term trading is risky. And the industry has sold the idea to them that longer term investing is safer. And today, very few people stop to really think about that, how ridiculous that is. Like, let me give you an example. What can go wrong with the world in 4 minutes? I'm not saying that nothing can go wrong, but what really, truly can be that disastrous in a 4-minute period? Not that much. The odds are very small that disaster in the world that rocks the market is going to happen in the next 4 minutes. We've been talking for how many minutes? There's no disaster. Right? So the odds of something really seriously happening to the market that destroys you in the next 4 minutes is almost zero. It's not zero, but it's almost zero. The odds of something happening disastrous in some way that rocks the market in the next 4 years is a lot higher. So what's riskier? 4 years or 4 minutes? 4 years. The higher the uncertainty, the greater the uncertainty, the greater the risk. All right? Time is an ingredient that bears on the amount of risk that you take. So for instance, if I were to ask you where you would be 4 years from today in this very hour. So right now, Eastern time, it is 11:30. Okay? Where are you going to be 4 years from today at this very hour? You'd have no freaking clue. Uncertainty. If I were to ask you where you would be 4 months from now, maybe you'd say, well, 4 months from now, I'm planning a vacation to Cancun or something like that, but you'd still not have a good idea. Better than 4 years, but still probably wrong most of the time. If I were to ask you where you'd be 4 minutes from now, you'd get that right every single time your entire life.